guess I used the other one.
A few weeks ago, I asked a good friend of mine, I'd like for you to take me fishing. I want you to show me how you catch them this time of year, what kind of bait you use, and thankfully, he agreed to take me. What he didn't know is we were gonna take a camera. So we're gonna have a great time today. Hope everything works out, and we'll be out here trying to catch some early summer crappie. Come join us. We're going to be casting.
That's
I
right.
take it. Pitching, casting to crappie.
Casting
What
to
size
them.
head is that?
This is a 1/32 ounce jig head with a
So I'm
sickle
sure
hook.
you want to try to use the lightest head you can get away with.
It seems to, in clear water like this, in this particular lake, the water is very clear, that I have better success with a lighter jig head. For this kind of stuff, I use a loop knot,
Sure.
just to give it as much action as it can.
We've got, this is an 8-foot B&M ultralight pole, medium light action, small spinning reel, B&M matching spinning reel with 6-pound monofilament.
Yeah.
Nothing that anybody couldn't get from any local sporting goods store, correct?
Right.
All right. Just a small minnow type bait, I'm assuming.
Small minnow, these are baby shad right here.
Mm-hmm.
I use these plastics. And one of the things that I have found the most success with is match your bait to your sky when it comes
Sure.
to crappie fishing.
I agree with that. I'll say that with bass fishing.
It is
You know,
whatever the sky is doing. Like
Yeah.
this morning, we've got still got the sunrise over
Mm-hmm.
us. I'm wanting to put something out with just a little bit of orange, and then I've got clear on top for the sky.
Yeah. We snuck out here this morning just west of Tupelo at Trey State Park.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I'm partial to that, and you know, I love coming out here. It's close for me, and I think it's turned out to be one of your favorite places to fish.
Hands down.
Hands down. Well, careful how you say that now. Remember Sardis, Enid, Grenada,
I love them all.
the Waterway.
Yeah, I would never.
People would be surprised that you said Trey
I would
State
never
Park.
turn down going fishing to one of those lakes.
Yeah, yeah.
But in this particular lake, the fish are plentiful,
Yeah.
and it's a good time.
Yeah, great place to take folks fishing. It's got a good crappie population, not giant fish, but like you said, abundant. And if you're looking to have a good time, let's try to see if we can't get after them.
Absolutely. I've had my best success here targeting schools
Sure.
as opposed to individual fish. Let me show you what I'm looking for. This right here, you can see the crappie are suspended just above this grass and brush here on the bottom. I'm spinning. So what this is telling me with these electronics is that these fish are 25 feet out from us, and they begin about 10 feet down. So to catch these fish, what you want to do is you want to cast to about 30 feet and then let it drop to 10 feet and then pull back right over them. Because
that?
again,
Like that.
that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's the start we want.
That's right.
You know.
I knew I gave him the right color.
All right, this is a black crappie, and Trace is absolutely full of these black crappie. Right now you can keep 20, so we encourage people to keep any size crappie that they catch.
That's right. It keeps the fishery healthy. So I tell Larry when I take these small ones, I'm doing my civic service.
Because normally, you know, I'll throw those back.
Right. Don't get me wrong. I've caught 2.5, 2 3/4 fish out of this lake.
I have to, yeah. I
But
agree.
that's not the norm for this lake. Oh, look at that.
We've doubled up.
That'll work. All day long, Larry.
You know, these 8-foot ultralight poles, you know, just make it a blast, you know. Hey.
I love catching them off the bank, but man, just to be able to know I can come out, look at him go. Look at that. Already got another one.
Well, you just get.
Man, I need to quit talking. Yeah,
I'll start.
he's
talking
asking me questions. That's what he's just wanting to. I've lived in the south part of the state too, and I've enjoyed some of the. Oh man, there we go again. Man,
What have you enjoyed?
What? You enjoy catching fish,
I've enjoyed catching fish, but oh man, I just lost him right there. But Lake Lincoln.
Oh, down around Brookhaven. Yeah.
And then Lake Mary Crawford, I believe.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correct.
You know, and a lot of folks from this part of the state never heard of Lake Lincoln.
Oh man, beautiful lake.
It's
500 acres, something like that.
Yeah, one of our 25 state parks.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love catching 2-pound plus fish in Grenada. There ain't nothing like it. But when I'm bringing my children, when I'm bringing a friend that perhaps has not fished much, the ability to get on fish quickly and the joy of catching, this is a great lake to do it. Larry, that split shot really does help get it down there where it's supposed to be. And especially when you can catch a lot of them quickly, it gets it down where it needs to be.
Oh, I saw that.
Yep.
I saw.
Oh! I got the baby today. Man, look at that one. Sometimes, you know what's funny about smaller fish like this? Sometimes they fight more significantly than the bigger ones.
To be honest, I thought I had, better fish there, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's fighting a little bit. That's a little better fish.
That is better fish.
I love this.
I'm on break. I'm on my 15-minute break.
Those fish are right there. So, and again, we haven't even been looking at them, but if you can see right here, this is ground zero. This is where our boat is. And then that means these fish are 40 feet out to 45, and that is the school right there floating just above that structure. So Larry and I are casting that right there. Now what I found in this lake, even 20 feet, if we were to move closer, these fish would be gone. They would be gone. There is no question that electronics, having down imaging is way better than not having anything. Having side imaging is better than down imaging. Having some kind of live imaging is better than side imaging. However, though, there is a difference in information and what the fish actually want. And a lot of fishermen today get what he calls the scope dope.
Now, I've not heard that.
Yeah, man, he calls it the scope dope. He said because they'll come out and they'll be doing this all day long and just looking at the screen and then ignoring all of the information that they've learned for the last 30 years of fishing or 20 years of fishing. It's just information, but it really doesn't catch the fish. The fisherman catches the fish.
I got him.
Oh, did you catch the bass?
Yeah, I caught the bass.
Oh, man. Isn't that something?
Oh, wasn't that cool? Oh, he ate it too.
Man, I love catching bass, but I love catching bass on light tackle.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
It's fun.
You know, if the bass aren't doing anything, I'm gonna get the crappie stuff out, and I'm gonna, ooh, a little better fish there.
Yeah. It's so pretty, isn't it? Oh yeah.
What's the biggest invention, innovation that you've seen in the time that you fished?
I will say it's better than live scope. the biggest innovation is the GPS trolling motor.
You got that right.
Man,
I would agree with you
spot lock.
100%.
Spot lock is amazing.
You know, and that's not been around that long,
It's not.
compared to other things. We, you know, just having a depth finder was a treat.
That's right. This is a good fish too. Look at that, a little better. Man, what a morning.
Oh, well, mine ate it.
Mine did too.
All right, I'm gonna put mine in the live well.
All right.
We have had a great morning. We've been out here an hour and a half. I'm not sure how many we've caught, but we've caught a lot.
I've tried to
We've tried to keep up. We know we're close to a two-man limit. We've had a great morning. Big thanks to Matt for having us. Next time you find yourself outdoors, give these tips a try, and maybe you'll catch a limit of crappie.
That's called what we call supper.
Practice makes perfect. Enjoy our whole range of options.